Okay. I think we're all set. Deez Nutz. Got him. Do you remember when I told you about the time my what is it called? My Walkman? I opened it up for the first time in like years and years, and the first song that played was Shawty's like a melody in my head and I can't keep got me singing like na 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 every day, like my iPod stuck on replay.
Yes.
As soon as I turned that shit on, it started playing it.
So you're like,
yeah. It was really funny.
that was funny. Hey guys, welcome back.
Let's sip of this hydration. Welcome back to the Just Friends Talkshow.
Yep. Talk show or ASMR show?
Both.
I'm gonna give you some head scratches.
What can Oh.
As you can tell, we like TMG.
Yeah.
That's a bit
That's
from
a
TMG.
TMG bit.
Had to say that so they're not like, oh, they're stealing
stealing
ideas from
ideas.
TMG. And it's like, no, we are
We
just
just really like TMG.
really big fans of TMG and we quote them every day. So yeah, what to talk about?
I don't know. I started playing Fallout 4.
That's right.
I got through, well, I didn't get through New Vegas, but I did everything I kind of wanted to do in that playthrough of New Vegas, so I might revisit it. It is raining. Look at the window.
Is it raining?
It's wet. The window is wet.
No, it's not.
It is. Look at it. It's water on the window.
No, there isn't.
Look at that.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, literally, look. Are you blind?
Hey, what if I was?
All right, Stevie Wonder.
I cannot name a single Stevie Wonder song.
Neither can I. I just know he's a blind black performer. He does jazz, right? Mm-hmm. That window is wet, with all those droplets all over that window.
But it doesn't look like it's raining out there. It doesn't look that...
I wonder if... Hold on one sec.
No, don't jump out the window! Ah! That was a stupid joke. Sorry.
Oh, man. Fuck, man. Falling out that window fucking hurt really bad. Damn. The neighbors are still grilling outside, even though it's kind of drizzling a little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Extra flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Get those carbon emissions in there.
How you feeling today?
That's how I feel. Just
A
kidding.
little tired?
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. It's like either my body is mentally tired or my mind is mentally... Did I just say my body's mentally tired? That's weird. Either my body is physically tired or my mind is mentally tired at all times.
Yeah.
Which really sucks. And I genuinely think it's because the lack of sleep I get, the lack of water I drink, the lack of food I eat.
It sounds like good. We need to do something about that.
I'm trying. I struggle with that. But
You want me to remind you to drink water every day?
I already drink a lot of water every day. I drink a lot of water at work because I force myself to.
That's good.
And I always make sure I get a full cup of water before I leave. Not like 8-ounce cup, but I mean like an actual cup that we have at my work.
Shit. Goddamn.
Make
You know what?
sure I fill.
Continue. Sorry.
I make sure I fill up a full cup for me to drink on the way home. So that's at least like, I would say 24 ounces, and I usually drink 3 of those total before I get home from work, because I usually drink 2 at work. Usually I drink a total of 24 ounces, a cup of water. Oh my god, 24 ounces of water before I get home.
Having a bit of a struggle with your words?
I think so. I remember when I lost my mind. Every time I hear that song, it makes me want to play Just Dance.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that song was on Just Dance.
I think so.
Yo.
Listen up, here's a story about a little guy that lives in a blue world. But all day and all night, everything he sees is just blue, like him, inside and outside. Blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around, 'cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm doing dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die, dabba-dee dabba-die.
Carry on, you've gone that far.
And I'm blue and dabba-dee dabba-die.
Okay. What I was gonna say was, because I was like, oh, that song is in Just Dance. So you know how they have this edits where it will be the scene of Guitar Hero, but each person on stage is like a character from a show or something. Like there was, or video game characters, because there was one with, what was it, Link, Miles Morales, I don't remember who else.
Leon Kennedy.
Leon Kennedy, that's right.
And who was on drums?
I don't know. I don't remember, but like that thing, they should do that, but with Just Dance.
That would be
like,
cool.
Like characters and stuff dancing
That would be
to
really
the Just
cool.
Dance moves. That'd be so funny.
Mm-hmm. It would have to be a mod though, because I feel like they couldn't get copyright for a fully licensed game.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
no, absolutely not.
They'd
But I
have
mean,
to-
just like the edits that people make, like the Guitar Hero one.
Yeah. I feel you.
La 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 la.
Dun dun dun.
La 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 la
La la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la.
The bubbles.
Yeah.
Wow, this is just a musical episode.
It is very
are we gonna
musical.
talk about anything? Just
know.
sing.
I mean, shit, whatever comes out of our brains.
You have shit coming out of your brains? That's crazy.
Shit for brains. That's what they call me. I bet it's gonna rain just like a tiny little bit.
It already did.
But I mean, like, no
Technically.
more. No more than it already has.
Yeah.
We all live in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. We all live in a yellow submarine.
fields forever. I like that song.
I looked up in my Hot Wheels case and I saw my little yellow submarine.
Oh.
That's why I
I
started
was
singing
wondering
that.
where that came from. What's another song of theirs I really like? Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. That's just John Lennon, though.
Mm-hmm. It's a good song though.
It is very good. Always makes me think of the movie Beautiful Boy, which I want to read the book.
You know what it makes me think of? It's gonna be stupid, but it makes me think of a short I saw on YouTube of, it was a cartoon someone made of Peabody and Sherman, and that was the song, like the audio for the short, and it was Peabody and Sherman were like in their time machine and they went back in time, and they had like murdered a bunch of like people, like knights or something, or like medieval people. They like slaughtered a whole village of people pretty much. And then they got into the machine, their time machine, and they were, as they were going, Sherman was like, "Ooh, can I put the," or Peabody, the little boy was like, "Ooh, can I put the coordinates in?" And the dog was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and do it." And the kid put in the coordinates, but right before he did, the dog was like, "Wait, no, that's a leap year, you can't." And then it was too late. He like hit the button, and he like sent them to nowhere, and they like, the artist like drew them all like distorted and creepy and terrifying.
And I have that song. I've never seen Sherman and Peabody.
Neither have I.
I've never seen it.
I've seen the old ones, like the old cartoon ones, where they like talk about history and stuff. I never saw the movie though.
Nope.
The animated movie.
I've never seen them.
Peabody and Sherman kind of gives me like Schoolhouse Rock kind of vibes,
Yeah.
and like Peanuts vibe.
I like Schoolhouse Rock.
Me too. Did you know there was a Schoolhouse Rock episode where they show you how to put on a condom?
No.
Yeah. It's like animated and everything.
Oh, wow. Did they show that at school?
I don't think they did. I think it was just a Schoolhouse Rock thing.
Oh.
They probably showed it in like sex ed classes,
Yeah.
but
Speaking of sex ed classes, they don't teach anything in that.
yeah, they don't.
At all.
No, they
Like,
do not.
everyone is watching it like, you're not telling us anything new.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe for some people.
Yeah. You'd have to be super closed off and closeted. Because the advent of the internet, like, everybody knows what that shit is.
Alright.
Everyone knows what a cock is. Everyone knows what a pussy is. You know?
True.
Everyone's got one.
Mm-hmm.
Some people think they don't.
Yeah. Well, it's just like that one guy that was born without a penis.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a video where this guy was like, really old. And he was like, yeah, I'm a virgin. And everyone was like, no way, no you're not. You're like 70 years old. There's no way you're a virgin. He's like, I don't have a penis. And they're like, what? So he's like, yeah, I'm technically a virgin.
That's crazy. I couldn't live without a penis. But I mean, I guess that you don't know if you're born without one. You don't know, like what it is to have one. So you don't know what you're missing.
Exactly. Which that made me think about the other day was I was at work eating something and I was like, man, imagine being born without taste buds. Without
Right?
being able to taste something.
That would
That'd
suck. That would be terrible.
And also I was wondering, I'm like, if they did get their sense of taste back, would everything taste gross? Or how would their
Yeah.
taste buds be? Would they be really picky? Because I feel like everything would be so heightened for them. So it would be a lot to take in.
That's how. Remember that episode of Futurama we watched where the girl was born without a sense of smell, and she fell in love with Zoidberg.
That's right.
And he was scared to give her the nose transplant because he thought that she would think he smelled terrible. And at the end, she ended up, spoilers by the way, at the end, she got her nose transplant and ended up liking his smell because she never learned what a good smell was. That's the same kind of concept. That's an interesting idea.
Dang, it is windy outside.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully, no tornadoes come through.
Yeah.
That narrows down where we could be. Tornado Valley's pretty big though.
Yeah, Tornado Valley is pretty big. It is tornado season for us.
But I guess that distinction, Tornado Valley, kind of narrows it down to where we are.
To a part of the United Kingdom we're in.
Yeah, just confuse the shit out of people who don't live in America or the UK.
Yeah.
Man, that is windy ass fucking wind.
Windy ass wind.
Yeah. It's fucking going crazy out there. Trees are wet. I wonder if the neighbors are still growing.
I know.
I'm gonna look.
It's like there's steaks on the grill and they fly off. That would suck. There's an onion? Onion. Ogres are like onions. They have
They have
layers. I love Shrek.
We should watch the rest of that Shrek retold.
Should.
Yes, that's yeah, we totally should do that.
Whoa, you just came into the mic.
I
Your
did.
eyes rolled back and everything.
Did I really?
Yes, you were like, like, oh, you really enjoyed that.
It felt good.
Okay.
Because I felt it in my stomach for a while, and it finally came out.
Do you feel better?
I do feel better.
That's good. Man, I like Shrek.
Me too.
Not Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Not that. No. But the Shrek movie, I don't even remember what the second was about. I just know I like the first and the third.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what the second one was about.
The second one is they go on their honeymoon.
Then maybe I do like all three of them. I forgot. Because the first one, classics. Second one is when they go to Happily Ever After.
Yep.
Oh, then I do like it with the fairy godmother.
At the end of the movie, at first when they live happily ever after, and they literally go to happily ever after in the second one.
Yeah, and then that's right. The third one is when they have kids.
Mm-hmm. And he has God damn, the fucking audio. Those red bricks.
Duh.
Duh.
And it's like,
Do the roar.
I love you, Dad.
Oh man.
And then in the second one, I love the one.
Fucking Shrek tattoo.
No, I would never get a Shrek tattoo. No.
Get it on my ass. This is what are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah. Small bass.
Yeah.
Ew. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and the second one where they're about to go to sleep, and then they barge in. He's like, "Sure, Fiona," and he's like, "Oh, someone better be dying." And then the dad's like, "I'm dying." And Fiona looks at Shrek. Shrek's like,
Gives them the bombastic side eye.
Okay, Shrek the musical. I like Shrek the musical. The songs are good and catchy. It's funny. It's very true to the story. Like, it's literally the plot line is the same as the movie.
Yeah.
But it's really cool. And I have a special place in my heart for Sutton Foster. She is such an amazing actress, and she is a very good Broadway performer, and every role she does is perfect, and she very, very much fits the role of Fiona. Mm-hmm. She is really, really good.
Does she play the ogre version?
Yeah.
And okay.
Mm-hmm. And she has
Dang. Do they like put her in makeup and everything?
Yeah.
Like prosthetic makeup?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so she has to put all that prosthetic makeup on
during the show.
For the scene? That's crazy. That's
what was it? I think my high school, whenever they did Shrek, the guy that played Shrek, I don't know if this is true or not, because it was the year before I started high school, and when I was in middle school, they told us they were doing Shrek, and a whole bunch of my friends and I were like, oh, let's go check it out, let's see if it's cool, let's see what their program's like. So we go, and apparently the Shrek suit was so hot, they had like one of those water cooling systems in the suit to keep them cool.
Wow. It's like shit race car drivers wear.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It got so incredibly hot, and then it doesn't help with the makeup and everything on, the prosthetics. But yeah, Shrek the Musical is very good.
I didn't know our school did Shrek the Musical.
Yeah, it was the year before we went to high school. So when we were in 8th grade.
Oh, okay. For those who, I don't know if did we tell this on the talk show if that we went to the same school?
No. But yeah, we went to the same school together.
Yeah, for those who don't know, same middle school and high school.
We did not hang out until after.
Yeah, we didn't even really know each other until after high school.
No.
Which is crazy to think about.
And we just found out that we had the same class in middle school together, the same science class.
Because one of her friends had a crush on me and handed me a note in class, and you even remember the conversation you had with her. I did, because
me and her were sitting, it was in a science class where they had the long lab tables, and me and her were sitting together, and we were like the second to last row in class, and you and another one of our friends was right behind us, and my friend was telling me like, hey, the guy behind me is like really cute, talking about Caleb. And she was like, yeah, the guy behind me is really cute. What should I do? What should I say? I was like, oh, you should like write him a note. You know, like write him a note. Like, and she's like, okay, like, should I ask him out? And I was like, sure. The worst he could say is no. You know, the worst he can do is say no. I'm okay, whatever. Just like a simple little note. So she did. She wrote a note that said, hey, will you go out with me? Or something along those lines. And gave that to you. And what did you do to it?
Let me preface this. I had never had a girlfriend or been in any kind of relationship ever. And I was very awkward and closed off. I was a little mama's boy in elementary or middle school. And when I had read that, I didn't know what to do. I was too scared. And I didn't want to ask my parents what to do because I was anxious. And so I flushed it down the toilet.
Oh my god. Oh, what's the worst you can do is say no, you fucking flush it down the toilet. Wow.
I feel bad because I never said anything to that girl, and I feel bad like even to this day.
I'm pretty sure the next day it came back and I was like, did he say anything? And she's like, no. Yeah. How do you feel?
Feel like a little jerk.
Yeah. Hurt that girl's little heart. She liked you. Wow.
Yep. That poor little girl destroyed her feelings.
She moved on. It's fine. She moved on.
What was her name?
I don't remember.
How are you feeling now?
Fine. I don't feel anything.
Ooh. Do you want to talk about the time we did LSD together?
Sure.
'Cause we were talking about this the other day. And we were like, we should bring this up on
It was the
talk
first
show.
and only time we'd done it.
Yes. It was a while ago.
It was a while ago, and we just had paper tabs, and let us preference, we got it from a safe, reliable dealer. That is always key. He tests his products and everything, is always open to questions, and
Yeah.
so we were very cautious in doing that. And we're being safe and cautious, and we were in a safe environment. We ate, drank water, made sure we were comfortable in our surroundings. We made sure we were mentally in the right headspace, because those are all very important factors to play into if you're going to do something like that, especially
Very
for the first time.
Very important.
So, but yeah, we took paper tabs. We took one each. We took one each.
Which was about 50 UG. And let me pull up some info real quick.
Bro, an ant just crawled on my phone. How? Where are they coming from? Where did they go? Where did they come from?
Cotton Eye
Cotton
Joe.
Eye Joe.
I need to find the article I was reading last night.
Well, I'll continue with our story while you look that up. So we took one each, and we were like, okay, what should we do while we wait for this to hit? We watched SpongeBob, because why not? We love SpongeBob. And we're like, all right, this will be something nice and easy to ease our way into the trip. Nothing happened. We waited a good over an hour for it to hit. Nothing happened. So we took another tab.
Yep. And let me preface this. The first tab was a 50 UG tab, so the second one was another 50, so 100 each.
Yes.
And the scale, it goes like 25, 50, 100, and then 200. So yeah, like 200 is like a lot. Like you'll see crazy shit, like crazy stuff will go on in your head.
So for
and
our first time, we took a total of 100.
Yeah.
We waited a little bit longer, and then we started to feel stuff, like feel good, like colors were more bright. I mean, I'm just speaking from my experience.
It was
What
pretty
about
much
you?
the same for me. Things
Yeah.
like things started to kind of like get like wavy a little bit.
Yeah.
Colors were more vibrant.
Warpy, kinda. I didn't see any crazy colors. Just everything with color was just heightened.
Yeah.
Like lights were brighter. The room would like get smaller and then bigger, just slightly. Yeah, I didn't trip that much. You did.
I tripped a
You
lot.
full on tripped. I kind of like trips at you a little bit because it didn't hit me for some reason. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I mean, it just felt like I was on shrooms, which we've only taken a couple times, and I haven't had any crazy experiences with that either.
I had a pretty crazy experience with shrooms.
I mean, I did a little bit.
It was very emotional.
It was a very emotional. I cried a lot.
Same.
I
I cried
a
a
lot.
ton.
But it mostly affected me emotionally and a little bit mentally, but not visually or psychedelically.
Yeah. I saw visual stuff. It was mostly just like in the like patterns and stuff and abundance of color. It was really nice.
Yeah.
On shrooms, I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But on LSD, it was crazy. So we started watching SpongeBob, right?
yes, on the first tab.
On the
and
first
once
tab.
it didn't start hitting, we.
But no, I remember though at the end of watching SpongeBob, we were on like one of the last episodes we really started paying attention to, and that's when I was like looking at the show and I was like, is it hitting me or is it just the show? Which really speaks to SpongeBob and the way they do their art direction.
Yep.
But that's when we decided to take the second one. Was shortly after that. Had me having that realization.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say something about shrooms.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it was very emotional. Oh, it's true what they say about don't look in the mirror.
Oh yes.
I didn't see like crazy figures or whatever in the mirror. It was just when I looked at myself, I saw the ugliest version of myself in the mirror, and I absolutely hated it. Like, I looked disgusting. Like, I hated the way I looked. Every insecurity I had about myself was like heightened, and like, so I didn't see any crazy monsters or visuals. It was just my face looked disgusting, and I was like, oh my god, I'm ugly. I'm so ugly.
I don't think you're ugly.
Thank you. Appreciate that, but I do. But in that scenario, it was like really, really bad.
I remember looking at myself in the mirror too, and I just remember looking at my face and it being very porous, like seeing all the pores in my face.
Yes, that was it
really
too.
strange. And like my beard, like I could see every individual hair in my beard.
I
and it
feel like
looked
I could also have
crazy.
seen like I also felt like my skin was paper thin, and I could see all the veins in my
Yes,
face.
same. I could see, like on my forehead, I could see like the little individual veins, like and like kind of pulsating a little bit.
Yeah.
It looked wild. I don't know if it's just because I was like an inch away from the mirror, or yeah, or if it was like actually me. Because I remember seeing my entire face, you know,
Yeah.
like in a decent perspective.
But going back to acid, yeah, it was. We watched SpongeBob, took the second tab, and then it kind of started to hit, and yeah, it was okay. But your trip, you just kept getting more and seeing more and more, and I was just there while you were describing what you were seeing. And I remember before we had taken the tabs, we were like, what are things that we want to do before we take the tabs, so we can like have it fresh in our mind and we're not just like, oh, what should we do? So I know you brought up you wanted to draw and also play the racing simulator.
Yes.
So I don't remember, what was it that you drew?
I drew a
once
racetrack.
Oh, that's right. Because
And-
once we started tripping, once we started tripping, we turned on some music, and I was like, "Here, start drawing." And you drew a racetrack
Yeah, but in like a fisheye lens perspective.
from an aerial view.
Yeah, from an
so,
aerial
like,
view.
looking down at it. It was really cool.
Yeah, and I drew like the cars on it and stuff. I didn't finish it. I ended up getting distracted, and the way I was sitting was very uncomfortable on the bed, so it was making me like, it's
it's making it really hard to draw stuff. So I drew the most of it, but it was missing a lot of the detail I was envisioning in my head.
Yeah, music sounded really nice. I was just vibing, just watching you draw. I don't know if I colored in my coloring book or not. I don't remember. But I didn't see crazy visuals, but one of the craziest ones was I was sitting on your gaming chair, and your dog, was right next to me, and she
looked crazy.
She did something. She either, like, stretched her legs or, like, shook her body like a dog or something, like whenever they get wet and they, like, shake their whole body to dry themselves off. She either did that or she stretched her legs out, but her body rippled like jello, so her legs were like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It was so funny.
I remember you telling me that.
Because I looked at her and I just started laughing, and you're like, what? And I was like, the dog looks like it's made out of jello.
And I was so like, what?
Funny. Like, the way her arms are, like, laying out, they just went like a wave, just like, and I was like, oh no, I'm tripping. But you said you saw stuff on the ceiling and shit.
I don't remember that part. I just remember, I think it might have been because the way the ceiling is painted is like one of those patch things where they take like those fan brushes and they just patch the ceiling. It looks like that. So I think I might have been seeing like patterns moving on the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah, because you were laying down for quite a while just describing like, whoa. You were doing that a lot, just laying down going, whoa. Whoa, yo! Oh, whoa!
I don't remember that.
You kept doing that, and I was like, I don't see what you're saying. But obviously, I didn't say that because that's what you shouldn't do when you're trip sending someone is being like, I don't see what you're seeing. You're crazy. Like, don't do that. Don't. No.
Because then they'll start thinking like, oh man, am I crazy?
Yeah.
I am crazy.
No,
and then they'll
you're
go
not.
on like
You're not
like
crazy.
a
You want to try
tangent.
to stay as calm as possible in those scenarios.
And then didn't I want to do the racing sim after I was laying down for a while?
You did. You wanted to do the racing simulator, and oh my gosh, you did so good. And we were both like, this is bad.
Yeah.
If you're doing this good, that's bad.
Yeah. I was blowing my own mind. Like
you were doing, and you were going so fast. You were going so fast. You weren't barely crashed at all.
I think I wiped out like twice, but I saved it.
Yeah.
Like at the like I hit something and I started to spin and I completed the rotation and kept going. Didn't I do that?
I think
One time I like did a full 360 and kept driving.
Yeah.
And then there was one time where I like did crash, but I didn't like crash hard. I just went off the track and like had to back up and go back on.
And it was pretty late at that point.
Yeah.
It was pretty late, and the one time you did crash, you want to tell them what happened?
Oh yeah. I completely forgot about this.
Yeah.
When I like it was like the timing was insane. That's why this convinced me that it happened. I was driving crazy fast and I hit a tree like head on in the game because I lost control and like straight up like windshield to tree crash. And right as I collided with the tree, I heard the crunch and then just we had a blackout.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood, so it was dark outside, so it was like complete pitch black.
Everything in the room turned off.
Yeah.
At that exact moment.
Then one time we were taking LSD, the power goes out, and this shit scared the absolute fuck out of me because I thought I died.
Yeah.
Like, for real died.
Oh, and the first thing you said was, "Where's my phone?" Like not even, Lauren, am I dead or anything? Just. Where's my phone?
Because I needed to see if I actually was dead. Because in my mind, it felt like I was sitting there for a long ass time, like contemplating, like, oh my god, did I just really fucking die? Like crashed my car into a tree. I was like, wait a second, no, I was playing a video game. I'm not dead. What the fuck? And then I felt my fingers, and I was like, oh, I'm alive. I'm not dead. And then I was like, oh, I need my phone because I can't see. It's dark or I'm blind. So I was like, my phone. Where's my phone? Because I needed the flashlight. That's what I was thinking.
And then it turned it back on.
It came on before I could get my phone on me. I was terrified. I was so scared.
And I was like, it's okay. We're all good. And we're like, man, How could the timing been any better on that?
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. That
I
was
know.
crazy. And then right after that, I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom and I left your door open.
Yeah.
I left your door open. And again, it's at night. So right outside his room is his bathroom and then a stairwell. So I left the door open, and looking through his doorway from his bedroom, you can see right the very top of the stairs. And so I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, you were like freaking out, right?
Yeah. It's because when you had left, and it's dark out, it's like nighttime, and the people across the street have a really bright ass light on their porch, and it shines across the street into the window in the hallway out there. And so at night it casts shadows on the door by the bathroom. So when you left the door open, I could just see the top of the stairs, and in the darkness leading down, and then the wall, like the door frame, and then on the bathroom door and the wall there was like moving shadows from the trees outside, and they looked like hands like coming at the window, and I was terrified, and I was like freaking me out. But I was trying to keep my cool, being like, I know it's just the tree outside, just shadows being cast on the door, but it looked creepy, and it was like dark, it was quiet because the power just went out, so it was like no music was playing, and I was like really like sitting alone in the room. And then you finally came back. And what happened after that?
I finally came back, and I could see like concern on your face. I could see concern, and you were like pretty still, and I was like, are you okay? Like, do you feel okay? Is anything going on? He's like, and you were like, no, I'm fine. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, are you sure you're okay? And you're like, yeah, but I don't want to say it because I don't want to freak you out. And I was like, oh, what? And at this point, I was like, well, he is tripping more than I am, so let's see, like, what's causing him this distress. And you were like, I keep seeing stuff in the hallway. I keep, like, seeing shadows and stuff out there. And when I came back from the bathroom, I left the bedroom door still open. I was like, oh, out in the hallway? And you were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, out here? And I ran out to the hallway, and you're like, no.
It was also because I was thinking about downstairs, and I was like, dang, there's shadows out there, but there's like a ton of windows in the kitchen that like lead to the backyard, so there's like a lot of light, or like a lot of darkness out there, so I was scared, and I was like, I don't want you to go out there and like see something in the dark. I didn't want to tell you that because I was like, I don't want to freak you out, but you just jetted off downstairs, and I was like, no, wait.
Because also, earlier you had mentioned that you were hungry, so at some point we were going to go downstairs and get food.
Yeah.
So I just started going, you're like, no, wait.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, I turned on the light and everything, but still, going downstairs at night where there's almost a full wall of windows in the dining room, and the kitchen is almost all windows, and your backyard, like the back door to the backyard
is a big window. So just seeing pitch black out there with just like a little bit of light was freaky. And when we got downstairs, we were in the kitchen, and you were looking outside, and you're like, there's things outside. I see stuff outside. I'm like, stop looking out there. And you're like, I can't. And you were just wide-eyed, not blinking, staring out the windows. And I'm like, if it's freaking you out, don't look. Well, I couldn't help it. It was fascinating at the same time.
Exactly. I can understand.
Because I was like, I'll never see this ever, like, unless I'm on this substance. So I'm like, I want to like take it in, even if it's terrifying. I want to like see it, you know, just because I want to see what my mind can come up with.
Right.
I think it's crazy and interesting, and I feel even if it's something that terrifies me, I still should face it.
And the dog went downstairs with us, and she needed to be let out. And
That was freaking me out.
That was really freaky because
the trees in the neighbor's yard next door, they like are super tall and like hang over the yard.
Right.
And look like arms like coming down on me.
And so we let the dog out, and of course, y'all's backyard is pretty big.
Yeah.
So you can't see the back fence unless y'all have y'all's back porch light on. Even then, it's hard to see
Yeah,
it.
you can just see like little sections
So
of it.
and it was windy, so the grass and stuff was blowing. So
Yep,
you're like,
and all the
what
trees
moved?
were
Was that the
moving.
dog? Was that the grass? What? It was freaky.
It was.
And then you were like, Molly, come on, get inside, get inside.
Okay, yeah. And I just remember like thinking to myself, I was in my mind, I can remember the feeling of being like, there's something out here gonna get her or me, and I need to get her inside after she goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But she did her business and then just started wandering around like she does normally, and
Yeah.
she just got a big old smile on her face while she's doing it. And I'm like, come on, get inside, come on. And she's just like, oh yeah, I'm having such a great time out here. Because like and then it kind of rationalized it for me. I was like, well, she's not freaking out, so I shouldn't be freaking out. And
Right.
that's what kind of helped me calm down, because I was like, if she was being anxious and weird, that would be really concerning, you know?
Right. Because usually, and especially in that situation, she would pick up on if something was in the backyard before you would. She would see it,
Exactly.
hear it,
Like,
smell it before
as
you
soon as I opened the door, she would have taken like 5 steps out and then stopped and like looked, and like her ears were like perked up and stuff.
Yeah.
She does that when there's like another animal in the backyard. She'll like stop short before she even goes anywhere, and then she'll jet off real fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
And then after we got her back in, you were hungry. I remember you were hungry. I wasn't really that hungry, but
I wanted a little snicky snack, so I wanted some pudding. We had a pudding cup in the fridge, I remember. And I walked up to the fridge and I grabbed the door handle and opened. And when I looked, the pudding cup was centered like perfectly in the middle of the fridge, like ready for me to grab. But it wasn't the pudding cup. It was like a little man who looked like the pudding cup. Like it was a chocolate pudding cup, so he was like a little like chocolate brown dude with a little flat hat on his head that was red, like the lid. It was kind of like a really wide, thin, mushroom-shaped red hat. Like if you just took the lid of a pudding cup and placed it on someone's head, and it stayed perfectly flat except for the indentation that their head would make.
oh, okay.
That's what the hat looked like on the top of this guy's head.
Yeah. And he was just laying, chilling there.
He was laying down, like face down, like laying on his stomach. Kind of like if you saw like in a crime scene, like the layout, like the drawing of somebody who got shot or killed.
Yeah.
He was laying like that, but on his stomach.
Okay.
But it didn't look like he was like in distress or was hurt. It just looked like he was sleeping. You know, like he was taking a nap. And when I saw him, I was like, oh, whoa, no way. That's so wild. And I reached into the fridge, and when I grabbed him and picked him up and brought him closer to me, he like opened his eyes and woke up. And as he had done that, he like morphed into the pudding cup, like the actual cup itself. And then it turned into a normal cup of pudding.
Wow.
And I stared at it for, you said like 5 minutes.
You were staring at the pudding cup for like 5 minutes, just standing in the kitchen. So I went to the utensil drawer and I got out a spoon for you. And I walked over and I was like, here you go. And you're like, how did you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, because you said you were hungry and you've been standing here for 5 minutes staring at this pudding cup. So you need a spoon to eat it. And you're like, wow, you're right.
Yeah. You felt like my guardian angel in that moment, like protecting me from the dark stuff outside and
I
giving
was
me the
keeping you in
spoon.
check. I was like making sure you were calm, and I kept harping on the fact that you're okay. I'm here. You know, we're in a safe place.
Yeah.
Um.
And then when we made our way out of the kitchen into the dining area and living room, there's like a ton of paintings in the living room, and I smell that cooking.
I do. I smell that. I smell the neighbors cooking.
It smells good. But all the paintings on the walls and stuff, they're like crazy ornate drawings and patterns and stuff. So we were looking at them, looked crazy. It was really cool.
It was like there was one that was like a river brook or like a river stream and like some trees and like a dock. And it looked like the water was flowing and the trees were
Yeah,
waving.
the picture looked alive.
Yeah, 'cause you know those
Like in Harry Potter
yeah.
pictures, they look like gifs.
Yeah,
the
and
frame.
you also, those pictures where it's like a loop of the same motion. Like the water is in the same motion the whole time. The trees are waving in the exact same way. It was like one of those. It was just on loop, the same motions.
Yeah.
And then there was another big tree on another wall that you went and looked at, and you said it was crazy looking.
Yeah, it looked like the tree of life. It was crazy. Like, it was so amazing.
Because normally, the picture, it's just like a regular... It's like a regular tree trunk with branches that go out, and it's not a realistic one.
No, not at all.
It's like a wooden carved kind of style,
Yeah.
I guess. And the branches stretch out, and each branch that stretches out from the main ones were like big swirls
Yeah.
and stuff. And you said that they looked crazy, that they extended like out of the painting.
Yeah,
Kinda.
it did. It like it was going onto the wall and stuff. It was cool. And then there's another one that's just like a bunch of kind of flowers. Like someone took a paintbrush and just splattered, like they like
Oh, yeah.
like swiped the brush to make the leaves of the flowers in a bunch of different ways. That one looked crazy too.
Yeah, and while you went and looked at that tree one, I went to the stairs because I was ready to go upstairs because I was still a little uncomfortable with how like dark and ominous it was downstairs. But the stair light kind of illuminated the living room and everything enough. And you were staring at that painting for a little bit, and I go to the foot of the stairs and I was like, "Hey, are you ready to go back upstairs?" And you looked at me in like awe.
Yeah.
You were like, "Yes."
Because you looked amazing. You were like, you looked beautiful in the light. Like the way it was shining on you, you looked like an angel.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
And because as soon as I said, "Do you want to go upstairs?" You're like, "Yes."
Yeah.
I do. And you just like followed me upstairs. That was funny.
It's because the way the light was shining on you from behind, it looked like you had like this big silhouette of light behind you. It was cool.
Yeah.
It was very interesting.
We got upstairs. I remember the trip lasted pretty long.
It did. It lasted quite a while.
Yep.
Ah. How long has it been?
It's 8:10, so it's been a while.
When did we start?
Like 2.5 hours ago.
Do you feel anything?
I don't feel anything.
Do you think now is a good time to tell them?
Probably.
Or should we finish the story first?
We can finish the story.
How much more? Where did we leave off? We're going upstairs.
Yeah, we went upstairs. We chilled and relaxed.
Listen to some more music.
Listen to some music. I remembered both acid or LSD and shrooms both gave me a lot of energy. Like, I
Yes.
did not feel tired. I did, like, even when we tried going to sleep, I could not fall asleep. We stayed up all night talking.
Yeah, we
Like,
did.
just talking.
Because we really didn't. We didn't get to sleep till like
5
Yeah.
in the morning, 5 or 6 in the morning. And I remember the next day, I was so mentally drained. Like,
Yeah.
my brain hurt. Even though I didn't even trip that much. Like, I didn't feel that much. And I remember you said the next day that you felt bad that I didn't have the same experience as you. But I still enjoyed it, and I liked taking care of you, and I'm just glad that whenever you did have those scary moments, I just wanted to be there to make sure it didn't ruin the night for you.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel bad. I feel like I was ruining it for you.
No, you didn't at all. I had a good time still.
I'm glad.
And you didn't ruin it for me. I mean, it was much easier than taking care of a drunk person where you're like running around, scrambling, they're fighting against you and everything, not listening to you. No, like, you were perfectly fine.
It's good.
So yeah. I don't remember what else. Oh, I remember another thing. When we were trying to like fall asleep, you were like, okay, let's recite what we felt so we can remember it. And you were like, okay, first. So pretty much all that we had just said and explained is what you told me. You were like, you went from like scene to like moment to moment of what we experienced. And once you would finish, you were like, yeah. Do you remember when this happened? When we were watching SpongeBob and you went through the whole thing again? And you did that like 5 times.
Really?
I'm not even kidding.
I'm so sorry.
And I was like, yeah. I do remember that, like
It's
5
it's just
times.
because everything felt so crazy and new. I was like, I had to experience it again. Like, and I just had
Right.
to reassure myself to you that it did happen.
Yeah, you said it so many times. You just kept replaying it, and I was like, "Yep, uh-huh." And let me go in my notes because I remember I had taken notes during the experience to remember. Let me see if I can find it in my notes. Okay.
We're at 50 minutes already.
Oh wow. I can't find it. I can't find the notes. Because I know I'd written stuff down to be like, I need to write this down so I don't forget. So we can reread it and look over it when we're sober.
Did you actually like physically write it down in a note?
I did. Oh, maybe I did physically write it down somewhere. I
Do you
don't
remember
think
what
so.
you wrote it in?
I don't. But I swore I did it on my phone. Maybe I deleted it not knowing what it was.
You were reading it like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah. Like, what is this supposed to mean?
Because yeah, I remember you wrote down a lot of stuff and it didn't make a lot of sense when we reread it later.
Man.
Because didn't we go over it together after? Like we kind of sobered up a little bit? Like a
Think
couple
so.
hours later?
Recently deleted, let's see. Man, looking through your deleted notes is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Because they make no sense.
Oh wait, we never mentioned the episode number that this is. This is episode 11.
Oh, wow.
I think. I'm pretty sure this is episode 11.
Dang. Yeah, nope, can't find the...
Damn. Hopefully you
Yeah,
can...
maybe I physically wrote them down.
Yeah, I think you did. I feel like I remember you writing things down a lot. I remember you drew, or you colored, didn't you?
Yeah.
You wanted to draw, but you couldn't think of anything to draw. I remember that.
Yep.
Oh. Should we tell them now?
Yes. So, take it away.
About maybe an hour and a half before we started recording this, roughly,
Yeah.
we took what, like maybe 75 UG worth, and then another
Yeah.
75, so 150 total.
Because we had a tab, and we cut it in half, and we cut it in half again because they had said that that one tab was 300 UG.
Which is insane.
So we were like, no thank you, since last time we only took 100, and that was like a good amount for me
Yeah.
at least. Or, I mean, I could have done more, but I knew I could handle at least 100.
Yeah.
So we cut it in half, so that was 150, and we cut it in half again, so it was 75. We took each a quarter. Didn't feel anything. So we took the other half, so that was 150 each.
Yeah.
And we don't feel anything.
It
But
was
now I'm nervous of taking a full tab, because that's going to be more than 300.
Yeah.
But even half of right now, we don't feel much. Well, unless we each take another half. So that would just be 300 total that
Yeah.
we've taken.
What do you think? Should we?
I mean, I'm not feeling anything. It should. How long is it supposed to take to hit?
I don't know.
Because last time it took a little bit, but we got there.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Hmm.
If you're asking to complete an LSD screening or drug test, traces of acid or of its byproducts may be detectable in your urine for 1.5 up to 5 days. So not that long.
Yeah, wow.
The doctor may order a blood test which has a shorter detection window. In rare cases, a doctor may test for LSD using hair follicles. Huh.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's really not in your system that long.
No.
Which would make it a good kind of like psychiatric drug.
It says you may begin to feel the effects of one tab of acid within 20 to 90 minutes. So we've been well past 100, or we've been well
90
past
minutes.
an hour and 30 minutes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although the average acid trip can last somewhere from 5 to 15 hours. But most trips won't last more than 12. Oh. So the last time we may not have been tripping the whole time. It says here, after your trip is over, you may experience afterglow effects for another 6 hours, which is a lingering effects of happiness, anxiety, or feeling of lightness in life. So you're not tripping, you're just having like...
You feel good.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I was retelling the whole night over and over again. Because I did feel very excited and happy at the end. But also just because of what we just did.
But then, true. Then it says, sorry, didn't mean to
You're
bonk
good.
y'all. Sorry, I bonked y'all again. I'm rubbing my eye. It says, between the initial trip and the come down, it can take up to 24 hours for your body to return to its typical state.
Damn.
Wow. But I mean, my thing is just, hey, sleep it off.
Mm-hmm.
How it looks, tastes, and smells. Acid is colorless, odorless liquid. For consumption, someone making or selling acid typically drips the liquid onto an absorbent, colorful paper squares called blotter papers. Each blotter paper can have several tabs. One tab is usually enough to induce a trip. LSD is also sometimes solid as capsules, pills, or sugar cubes. In each form, LSD is diluted with other chemicals and products. The potency of LSD products vary.
So what do you think? Should we take another half?
I think so. Because, I mean, nothing bad has happened.
So you want me to cut a square in half and cut it half again? Or just cut it in half and each take half of that?
I think we should just take half each. Do you think?
Like cut it one tab in
Yeah.
half?
I don't know. Should we take a quarter?
What do you think, guys? Should we take them? You leave it.
Down in the subscription, let us know.
You mean in the comment section? Let us know. Should we take the half or the quarter? Let us know, and we
We're all
will.
like, full.
Honestly.
It's like, no. No way.
But yeah, leave it down in the comment section and be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll read those comments, and we will have already taken the acid.
Yep.
So, but leave your comments anyways. All right.
What should we do?
I want to leave them off. Oh, whoa. I think it's starting to hit me. You see that polar bear over there? You
Yeah,
see
I
that
see
fucking?
it.
Oh my god! And that leprechaun riding the Segway. What the fuck? And that come on, help me come up with stupid shit.
And do you see that?
I'm gonna end it right there at the.
I don't know. What should we do?
What should we call this episode?